Welcome, this is a review of Lenovo Thinkstation Computer Workstation P330 Tiny. 6 cores Intel i7, 32 gigs of RAM, NVidia Quatro P620 graphics card with 2 gigs of video dedicated memory. Using the computer for about 6 months for slicing 3D models, increasing the subdivisions on STL files in Blender, generating supports in meshmixer and video editing in DaVinci Resolve, it has delivered. I do not have any trouble with freezing or abnormal behavior even if I have a slew of software installed on the 1 terabyte SSD. I'm generally a chaotic user and I keep open like 30 to 60 tabs in Chrome, and then I bring up DaVinci Resolve to try and edit my videos, GIMP to work on the thumbnails, and meshmixer with transitions to different slicers. So on many occasions I have no problems whatsoever with the computer. But now Lenovo has a new version of this computer with the video card NVidia Quatro P1000 with 4 gigs of video RAM. I asked Lenovo to upgrade my computer to NVidia Quatro P1000, but they claimed it's not compatible. In addition, I'm not crazy opening it up because it's a small and cumbersome box and I do not want to make it unstable. And perhaps you may have seen my 3D prints, they're not of interstellar quality, therefore there's a risk I may make it worse than better. And upgrading a Lenovo Tiny is not a boundary that I would want to push. But if you don't need to do vertex heavy 3D meshes and play games or do video editing, then this is a great unit. A friend of mine with the exact same specs has not been thrilled how it did in games, so keep that in mind. I can speak about this unit fairly well because I've used several iterations of them. As you can see below the Thinkstation, there's a thick center which has similar specs except the NVIDIA card and 2 less cores. I used to subject this unit as well to the same treatment and it would be a bit sluggish when it came to graphics, but it was a great multitasker for me. In addition, I did some work on another Thinkstation P330 Tiny with an Intel i7 but only 4 cores with matching specs. Even if the one we're reviewing today has only 2 cores more, it seems to be more responsive compared with the Thinkstation with 2 cores less. It may be that the buses on the 6-core motherboards and the NOR bridges may be faster, therefore the improved responsiveness. It is a visible difference when I have the machine with only 4 cores, but I only see it in demanding applications like Resolve or graphics, not on web browsing. There are about 3 things I would like to not deal with this workstation. Once I start the delivery process in DaVinci Resolve, the computer fan becomes loud and keeps loud throughout the entire transcoding process. B4 and my Thinkstation Workstation just below, with just the Intel video card, I used to have to wait longer than the duration of the video to export it. Now, every time I export the video, it takes less than the duration of the video to be exported. The only time it may take more is when I use a lot of panorama or full-size pictures in the timeline that have a large resolution of 4 to 6K or more. I haven't recorded any statistics on that, but visually I can see the cursor slowing down significantly when processing the timeline over the large pictures. The second issue is that when I use large pictures in DaVinci Resolve, it fills the 2 gigs of video dedicated RAM fairly quickly, and even if my timelines may be short, it prompts me that the video GPU memory is full. I do have to say that Blackmagic Design has done a pretty good job at keeping Resolve stable even if I consume the entire video RAM. Resolve has been okay, but it prompts a lot, and sometimes to clear all the memory pages, I have to save and close the project and restart the computer. Then it will work fine, or I export the timeline with the pictures and re-import it back as a video. The only times Resolve crashed, I was using the DaVinci Resolve in Fusion, and I was learning some Fusion effects, and then I left the effects open and continued with some video editing. Moreover, I kept DaVinci open for like 3 days or so in the background while I was doing other stuff, so it was bound to crash. In DaVinci Fusion, I have seen the computer calms down to a crawl quite easily. The third issue that I'm not crazy about is that the tiny form factor is not easily upgradable. Therefore, I do not want to buy a complete new workstation for another 2 gigs of video RAM. And if any of you out there have done the upgrade process, shout it out at the top of your lungs in the comments below. Because of all these quirks, I think my next workstation should be a tower Thinkstation, because it can take 1 or 2 of the larger video cards that can come with some hefty RAM. But it also comes with a hefty barbell of a price tag. And the only other option I may have is to just build my own. And I'm not crazy about that process because I had instances where the components weren't fully cooperating. So that is why I would prefer one pre-built by the manufacturer. Moreover, the next size up, the P330 SFF, still can only take the NVIDIA Quatro P1000 4GB. Therefore, I have to get a MIDI tower, which becomes even more expensive. Overall, this workstation with only 2GB of video RAM has been great. However, because of the large subdivided meshes and video editing, I would prefer not to deal with the sluggishness. For example, in meshmixer, I downloaded a model from Thingiverse and I decided to have meshmixer create the supports. The tree supports. I wasn't sure what I needed and I increased the numbers, and with the mesh already heavy in vertices, it took a very long time to generate the tree supports. At one time I had to leave it over the night, and in the morning I found the supports ready. I was slicing the Incredibles Jack par, and I was also testing because my large 3D printer is not very reliable. So I had to make sure it doesn't fail. Believe it or not, it took me an entire week to learn and develop the workflow in meshmixer and find the right slicer to slice it. And after a week of back and forth between meshmixer and different slicers, I still had to cancel the 3D print a day in. Now that's what you're hearing in the background. Jack is printing. I'm assuming a more powerful CPU graphic card combo may help me improve my workflows, but the Lenovo P330 SFF only comes with the same NVIDIA Quatro P1000 4GB. So Lenovo, please find a way to put more graphics in these tiny workstations because they are great space savers. So whisper in the comments if any of you have an AMD workstation of interstellar quality that you have purchased or put together, and how do they fare in games in 3D modeling or Resolve. I had a few of those and they were nice, but I cannot just bring myself to build one. I would rather buy one made by one of the brands, but those are quite expensive. And on my last search, I wasn't too impressed by their specs. But in the meantime, I'm still using my trusted Lenovo Thinkstation P330 i7 6 cores NVidia Quatro P620 2GB of RAM. So send a like or dislike my way, and or drop a comment with what's missing. Not all things are obvious to me. Thank you for watching.